Look at all the red numbers. Is crypto dying? The answer is, I don't know. Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know? I also just look at numbers. So I thought I will show you all the notes that I own. Everything that makes passive income. No work. Do you want to travel forever? Get paid for it? Wi-Fi money? This is the video for you. You want to be a billionaire without working? Ooh, I got some stuff for you. So right now we are a smiley face, and fairly soon we're gonna be a big smiley face that is all green. Do you see the difference? The guy on the left side might be you if you do things right. The guy on the right side though, ooh, that's the guy who gets the girls and the money and the pina coladas at the pool. So let me show you things I have in the exact order that I got them. And then, because we're all fully transparent with everything, I'll also tell you when I started them and how many of you guys clicked on that and that I got with referrals. Because, you know, I'm the YouTuber on screen. I'm not gonna be like, yo, click this link, this is good for you. No, there's also, well, I get a commission, obviously. But there's all stuff that I started originally, then mentioned that in videos, and it seems to work quite well. You'll probably know most of these anyways. So, number one is Honey Game. You might ask, okay, what the freaking heck is this? So 3 years ago, I used to be like a different type of YouTuber. I played card games back when I was a virgin. That changed now. Now I talk about funny internet money. This thing is like some background program that you install on your PC. So with that, apparently 1,500 people clicked my link. When I mentioned that before, my cool gaming channel, you can see when people signed up, that was about 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago for most of them. And that makes me like 70 cents to $1 a day, which I can then pay out to PayPal. Now this kind of falls in the category of, here's a survey app, take the survey, get 5 points, redeem the points, get a PayPal gift code or something like that, get some balance on that. But this was like the first thing that got me into have stuff that makes some money passively. Because this works well for like 3 years now. I never have to do anything. This gives me $20 to $30 a month and it's free. Now, let's say you think, well, let me download that too. You will basically get 0 points. This over here is complete garbage for any person using that themselves. This only makes sense if you're a YouTuber and you advertise that and 1,000 people download that. Otherwise, you will get basically nothing. So for that, we simply close that. But that's the backstory, right? Now let's get into the different projects. So you probably know Playable. At least you've heard, if you're into notes, a bunch of people talk about the Bull games. On here, they have their own network, which you can bridge to, I think from AVAX, the seed chain network on your MetaMask, in order to purchase the node originally. Then you claim your tokens in there. And then like every hour your rewards accumulate, which you can then put into your Playable wallet, and then with the bridge over here, put back onto AVAX and then sell if you want to. I bought this node for $2,200 to $2,400 because of this video by Jesus Martinez. At that point exactly, when I commented, that's when I bought one of the nodes. And at that time, they had like a 50% off sell, so I got this one for $2,200. I would actually say, for the current earnings that you get, this is probably good to get until like $12,000 to $15,000 for sure. Like the whole network has to do with games. Game seems to be the narrative so far. And if we add this one to the counter, then we get 1,069 coins times a current price of almost 1 cent, which gives you about $9.87 a day. And that is at a current market cap of 43 mil. Now, I looked into market caps around like 100 to 150 mil, and there's so much garbage in there that has absolutely no future. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one fairly easily over the next coming months does a 3x. So all I do is in here I simply accumulate the tokens and do absolutely nothing, which so far is a really good strategy. Just buying and doing nothing, forgetting about it, works quite well. Let's leave this one open. With Honeygain I get, what is it, like 75 cents, and in here I get $9 something, which means my current daily is $10. Let's add more nodes. Myria. Myria is super annoying to use for the website because every single time you close your browser, this one disconnects. Then when you're logged in on your node overview, it's gonna look like that. You purchase the license right to use a node, and then you have to go through a couple steps, which seems complicated, but it's easier than you think, to host this node on a virtual machine. You could also run the program on your computer, but that would mean you have to leave your computer on for 6 hours a day and have the program open, the software. So it's easier to simply host a node somewhere. I have an entire video, which if I put it in the editing, it's right here, right up there, or linked down below on how to set this up. Now, why is this so cool, Leo? First of all, if you refer any person, anybody clicks on that, you get like, I think almost 20% or about 80,000 of the Myria tokens in here. So roughly $1,000. In this right now, if we scroll down and we take a look at the next claim I would get and the early claim fee, which is 0, that means I would get 1500 tokens every single day, which currently fluctuates a lot. I mean, just recently it went from 1.1 cent to 1.6 up here within an hour or two. So let's say at the current price, that is about $20. That's a lot. $20 a day, what the fuck? And this one, compared to Playable, this one is actually cheaper. Because if you want to buy a note and you click on here, you will see that it takes you 411,000 Myria tokens or $5,600. This also goes up, like Playable, by about $50 or $100 for every 100 notes sold. So as I mentioned in one of my videos from a few days ago, I have a meme coin on Solana, which is only down by 50% since I made the video. Funny enough, I recorded the exact weekly high for that and didn't sell it because I thought, well, maybe it goes to like 5 cents or 6 cents or whatever. So that sucks. But over time, I would assume this one goes up. The moment this garbage here goes to about 50 mil market cap, so I make some profit here, I will sell all of it and then get another Myria note. If we add that to it, then I make $31 a day already. Oof, I like where this one is going. Okay, we got 2 left. Next up is Delysium. Delysium is it's a weird story. So the token launch price peaked at like 30 cents and now it's around 5. We had like a big sell-off for the longest time until start of October, and since then from about $1.50 went back up to around 5 cents. They're moving forward with the game they want to bring out. They have some cool minigames in there. Market cap's still pretty low, and they have basically 2 nodes or things that work like a node, but they call it the DMA, the Delysium Multiverse Accelerator, like a thing out of Rick and Morty. This gives me 41.74 AGI every single day. I bought 2 of them. I think I bought them for a price of 1,950 each. So I'm most likely still down on this. I'm pretty sure I am. But with 2 of these, plus some referrals, one of you guys bought 2 of them about 1 week ago, which I just saw when I checked this, the reason for this video actually. And with the 20% you get back, I think you get an extra 10% of the tokens they generate for free on a daily basis, or even 20%. I calculated earlier, I get about 100, pretty much exactly 100 tokens every single day. With this price, we can say roughly $5, so add that to it. They also, if you like gambling, have a mini game where you can select the amount you want to spin with, up to 10,000, and then you have a 10, 100, and 1000x multiplier, the 3 colorful fields, as well as a 0.5, 0.1, 0.2. I had this play for like 30 times in a row just to see what happens, and at least in that small sample size, I actually got 2,000 of the tokens for free, so I won $100, and that was nice. But then again, because people like to gamble, and the chance is so low that you will be profitable in here, unless you hit the jackpot or you do quite well with your spins, then just don't do it. But if you want to, you can. So far they sold 14,348 of these, and the current price is $2,100. They maxed out at 50k, so since I made my video on that, they sold a couple thousand of these, I think. Point is, seems to work well. And then, similar to this one, which you heard before as well, is Sonorus. Now you will notice one thing, you might even hear it in the background, but the moment I connect to this site, there will be a spinning animation of the DJ node, that's what they call it, over here. This lags, and my entire PC can't handle that for some reason. So inspect element, click this button, select it, click the 3 dots, delete element, and my PC is happy again. For some reason, Google Chrome with that animation does not work. Now in here, I referred 5 people, where you also have different levels for it, but this is like the entry way to get one of the notes. They might still cost $600, so the cheapest one in here. And right now I make about 37 to 38 of the tokens every single day. They got listed on KuCoin about 3 days ago. And whenever there's a listing, the price goes up first. Everybody takes up their coins, sells them off, and then the price kind of stabilizes. And even though it's a lot of red because it just went down in the last few days, the price is at 5 cents, which means 37 times 5 is 185, should be $1.85 every single day. Without that, you will get about $1.50 a day at the current rate. We will see if this one stabilizes, if they have a similar system like Delysium, and how everything in here plays out. But I wouldn't be surprised, because they have a working app game, like a music thing, and I've seen a couple music-focused projects gaining traction recently. This could perform quite well over the next half a year, or it goes to 0. Also a chance. But this one is the cheapest one to get into. So we add $1.85, which means I make about $38 a day passively. That's a lot. This times 30 in a month? Ooh, I like that. See, this makes me so much happier. Now when a meme coin goes up by like 20% a year, you can take some profit. Because this means I don't have to do shit and get that. And that's nice. I feel like a spoiled princess. Yeah, if you got a car, I'll be the passenger princess right now. If anybody's up for a night drive, I feel like I deserve some chocolates and some chicken McNuggets. It's not that difficult to spoil me, I can tell you that. Then again, this is my focus for this whole bull run. Take the profits, Throw it in any projects that have longevity. Hopefully get in early for nodes. The next one I would like to get in, but I most likely can't, is Cornucopia's games over here. I have their token, COPI. So they have their own gaming ecosystem, their own world that they built, an open world MMO in development. And they're releasing nodes soon on ADA, ETH, as well as Solana, I think. Now their system is actually fucking beautiful for a game. But if all you have is money to throw it into projects and you're not that involved because you don't have the time or you simply don't want to, then this is the opposite. What they do is, based on how active you are in the Discord, how you claim your daily rewards and tokens in there, you get ranked on the leaderboard. Think about this one as, is everybody active in the class? Yes, for participating, you get some extra points. Then some community favorites that do a lot for the game to help show to more people, are helpful to new members. They also get different roles in the Discord, different levels, get free NFTs that they can sell. And those people also will get that node license as an NFT, for which you need to purchase a tier 1 whitelist with corn. Corn points. What are those? That's just magical points that you get for being active. Kind of like on Twitch when you have like channel points for watching the stream and being active, clicking the daily reward. That's what they have as well. But they reward people that are active. And that's such a nice system. But I wish I don't have to do anything, so I can just take the money that I just made with all the nodes and buy another node. And then we stack that in an exponential graph. What I would say, from my personal experience over the past 2 months and buying something earlier this year, this is 100% achievable for all of you. And I wouldn't be surprised if this one probably goes down a little first. So my monthly would be like 1,000, then 800, then 500. But depending on how the projects go in the long run, this alone with the current setup could go up a lot more. Only the future will tell. And what I've seen is there are enough people where I've seen the screenshots of what they own, the operations that they have, where they get this one daily, and the bull run isn't even here yet. So I would highly recommend look into all the different node projects out there. Maybe you're more into physical mining, maybe electricity is cheaper where you live, so you can have physical miners working every single day. And for that, obviously, because I'm the guy on your screen that shows you what I have, I got the links to everything in the description down below. All in all, I learned when I buy things that I don't fully understand, where I just think, oh, the idea is cool, but I don't know what it does in the long run, well then I buy right there and you can see where it is now. To be fair, market cap is low, but hey, just saying, there's a good chance, if it's too complicated and not really your niche, that you buy and sell at the wrong time. I will get one more Myria node 100%. Any questions, leave them down below. I don't have a private community, you can message me for free on Telegram. I will respond. And until next video, take care.